Hi guys, Kurt Provost here, your guide to all things NuSkin. I have a very special picture to share with you today, and that is my very own before and after picture. Now, I've shared this on social media before, but I haven't actually shared it to the channel. So, there is a little bit of a story to go with it. I began during the lockdowns creating videos like this on this YouTube channel, and I thought, you know what? I can't just be sporadic with my skincare routine. I need to get much more consistent because I'm going to be showing up regularly, or at least whenever the inspiration hits to create a video. I don't want to have to wait for a good skin day, because as you're probably aware, not every day is necessarily a good skin day. However, with this routine, it has largely become the case, and it's a very, very simple routine. So I'm super excited to share this result with you, and I hope it helps you to make a decision to create a very practical and simple skincare routine that you can stick to long term, because the results are worth it. So this was 2020 and this is 2023, and my skin is actually aging backwards. And that's something that I didn't think would be happening, particularly with this spot here. I've got I had a lot of pigmentation there, and it was getting quite dark. And I just assumed that that would get darker and darker with age, and probably larger, largely thanks to the massive amount of time that I spent out in the sun on the Australian coastline as a teenager, just roasting my skin that really shouldn't be roasted. So I thought I would be paying for the sins of the past for the rest of my life as a bald old man covered in sunspots. However, thanks to this gadget right here, that is not the case, and it is fading into oblivion, and perhaps with 6 months more or a year's time, it will not be noticeable at all. And that is so incredibly exciting, because this device is so effortless. It's easy to use, and that is why I have been consistent with it. I'm a lazy person, and I need something that is very easy to use. In fact, it's so easy to use, I feel guilty if I don't use it, because I'm like, geez, it's just 2 minutes. 1 minute on this side, 1 minute on that side. The reason I'm sharing this testimonial today is because we have a massive promotion on this device in the Pacific region at the moment. Here in Australia, it is on the biggest discount I've ever seen. So I want to share it because there's a bunch of you who are in the US and you can't get access to this, unfortunately. It's not sold in the US. So you have a chance right now to get access to it at the best price it's ever been. Thanks to the exchange rate as well, it's even better for you guys. And I have a bunch of clients that have benefited from that over the last few months or years as well. So if you want to become one of them, just reach out to me and I can help you gain access to this device. Now, for those who have never seen it in action, I'm going to do a quick demonstration on myself, because this morning I used the Yin and Yang, the Epoch Yin and Yang mask. This is a lovely mask to use. It's having a kind of two-tiered effect. The first one is it's using porcelain flower, and it's got the jasmine ethnobotanicals in there that are having a really soothing and calming effect on the skin. And then as you kind of gently rub it in or massage it in further, it activates the charcoal that's having a detoxifying effect on the skin. So very calming, soothing mask that's drawing out impurities. So I did that, and then of course I lumi-sparred, as you can see on my shoulder, using the dry cleanser there and the gentle head, because that's what my skin loves the most. And then I used Here You Glow toner. Now this is not something that you necessarily want to use every single day, because it's using mild AHAs that are generating or stimulating the cellular renewal. Has this slight tingling effect on the skin. I really like it. My skin really responds well to it, and it gives it a lovely radiant glow. And then what I would normally do is an Ageloc boost treatment with the activating serum that you see here. So I haven't done that yet. I figured I would do it on camera for you guys in celebration of this promotion that is happening. So I have done a number of videos on the boost, but let's just run through it again for those who are seeing it for the first time. So the way this works is it's like a little skincare robot that you get to carry around with you. It lives in your bathroom and it kind of talks to you. So the way to activate it is you take your finger, start at the bottom and slide up. And you see it light up there. There we go. So it shows the battery amount first, and then it'll fill up again, and it will just be pulsating or kind of breathing right there. It's in standby mode at the moment. So common mistake that people make with the Boost is that they think they've just turned it on and it's working and the microcurrent is happening right now, and they start applying the serum to the skin and smoothing it around their face thinking that it's working. It's not. It's just in standby mode. What you do in this mode is you apply the serum to here, you smooth it over the skin, and then you turn it on, and that turns on the variable pulse microcurrent. The reason why it's so good that it's a variable pulse current is that it is changing things up, so it keeps your skin guessing. That's why I've been able to use this consistently for 3 years now, and I'm still getting great results from it. You know, when sometimes you're using something, you get great results and that kind of plateaus? Well, it doesn't plateau with this because it keeps mixing it up for your skin, and that's something that's totally unique. So I'm just going to do 3 pumps here. 1, 2, 3. And then you smooth that around one half of your face. So you're going to do 3 pumps on the other half of your face. This is just to make sure it's all evenly spread out. I'll just go just under the jawline there as well. And then I slide, and you want to look at that. You can see that the serum is spread evenly across the head. It needs to be spread across, otherwise it's not going to work properly. So you slide your finger up when you're ready to go. And now you can hear this buzzing. Zzz, zzz, zzz. The microcurrent is now active, and it is running and stimulating the skin and helping to drive that serum in a little bit deeper as well. So the serum is incredibly potent. It is something that is very beneficial for the skin if you're using it regularly. So you can use it every single day. It has a number of different active ingredients. It's packed full of hyaluronic acid. In fact, it has 4 different types of hyaluronic acid. So really hydrating for the skin, really good for plumping the skin. This does give that kind of instant plumpness. So this is for, I would say, people under the age of 40. That's going to be who it's working best for. Or for those who are just very time poor, who don't have enough time to do a full-on microcurrent treatment every other day. You can just do a 1 minute on one side. That's finished. That's the treatment. And then you would just rub this in. Because I'm talking, I want to share the benefits. I'm going to slide it up again and just keep going. So it's for someone who's busy, someone who's lazy like me, or someone who's got younger skin and they just want to make sure that they are having a preventative effect for the future. So the ingredient blends that they've got the hydrating blend, which has those different types of hyaluronic acid right there. It's got the caviar lime extract, which is a really interesting ingredient because it's got mild AHAs that can be used every day. That's really exciting because usually with AHAs, they're quite potent and you want to have a break between them, but these are mild enough they can be used every day, but they have these wonderful benefits of brightening the skin, they're helping with pigmentation, sun damage, things like that, helping to stimulate the cellular renewal, all these different things. We've got sea daffodil, we've got vitamin C, and of course you've got the Ageloc proprietary blend, which is having that anti-aging effect, which is how I got the results that you saw from that photo before. So that's it. That's 2 minutes done. That would technically be the whole face, and I could still keep talking about this device. It's not even enough time to talk about it, but it is enough time to have done a whole face treatment that you can do every single day. That is the power of it, because the things that you do daily are always going to be more beneficial than the massive things that you do once a week, once a month, once a year. So if you're doing small positive changes on a daily basis, that's going to compound over time, and eventually other people are going to be looking much older, you're going to be looking much younger, even though you started off in a similar position, because you're taking those positive daily steps in the right direction. So after this, you can apply a moisturizer, sunscreen, whatever it is you want to do. Just make sure you're not using anything with peptides. Peptides and the acids, AHAs, they don't mix very well. The acids can break down the peptides and kind of waste your money a bit. So make sure that you're using the right product, a very neutral product afterwards that's not focusing on peptides. A lot of eye creams are focusing on peptides, so I would have done that before, and maybe like in the morning if I was using a peptide cream, and then in the evening I would do the boost, or swap it around the other way depending on your routine and what it is that you can manage. So just quickly, I'm feeling this great warmth on this side of my face, and that's generally what happens when I've done a treatment with this. You can find a slight tingle as well, and you feel an upward kind of movement, and it's a very comforting feeling. I really like it. I've grown to absolutely love that feeling because I know it's doing great things for me. What are the differences that you can see based off this side compared to that side? So just one quick treatment on this side and nothing on this side other than Lumi's bar the whole face. So that's the benefits. That's an instant benefit, but you get also the long-term benefits. I don't have glasses on, so I need you guys to tell me what the differences are because I can't see so well at the moment. Everything's looking blurry and great. Alright guys, that's all for today. I am Kurt Provost, your guide to all things NuSkin. If you want to get your hands on this device, and I recommend you do that because it's the best possible time to gain access to this technology, to gain this little beauty robot in your bathroom, then just message me. So you can find me on Facebook, Instagram at Kurt Provost, and also my email is kurtnuskin@gmail.com, or you can find those down around this video somewhere. See you in the next video. Ciao guys.